Now, if you go back a couple years ago and watch my videos, you'll notice a difference in my mustache. So like now, with the way I have it, and 2 years ago, I actually kept it pretty short. There was a couple of reasons for that, but I really won't go over that. But I actually kept it really short and really trimmed, but eventually I grew it out because I actually haven't had a bigger beard, so I thought bigger stash, big beard, right? Big beard, big stash. So I grew it out and just learned how to manage that process throughout. So that's what we're going to talk about here is what you need to do when you start growing out your mustache. Because I know some people are afraid to grow out their mustache because they're afraid that, when they're eating, it's going to get into their mouth. They're going to start chewing on their mustache hair, things like that. So, if you do it properly, it won't be that big an issue. Yes, it still does happen even to me, but for the most part, I can minimize it in the way I style my mustache. So first of all, when you first start growing out, when it starts getting past the upper lip, that's a good point when you need to start thinking about styling your mustache and training it for when it starts growing out. So what you need is get a nice strong mustache wax and put it in and start training it to the side. So when you put mustache wax in, just straighten it to the side and just keep doing that every day. And as it gets longer, you just keep doing that every day, it's going to start naturally growing that way. Because as you can see right now, I don't have any mustache wax in, and it's to the side. So it's going to just grow that way because you train it that way through the process of growing it. And like I said, when it comes to eating, if you put the mustache wax in before you eat and keep it further up the lip, further up off the lip, you're not going to really have that much issue. And of course, if you just take a little bit smaller bites and just not scramming it in your face, you won't have much of an issue either. So you just got to take more smaller bites, and sometimes you have to use a fork and knife, and some things you don't normally use a fork and knife. But overall, I've gotten so used to it that I don't actually need to really do the fork and knife method anymore, but it's really a great option when you first start, growing your mustache and learning how to manage that process of having a longer mustache and eating. But even now, I just make sure I have, maybe a little bit of mustache wax in to keep it a little bit further off the lip and just take a little bit smaller bites. Like I said, over time, I still really don't have that much issue anymore with, mustache hair coming in with the food and me eating my mustache. So just think about that. So again, overall, to recap, as you're growing out your mustache, when it starts getting past that upper lip, great time to start using that high hold mustache wax and train to the side and letting it grow out as you train it. So like I said, after time, your mustache will just naturally grow that way, and you just won't have an issue. So if you have any questions, thoughts, concerns, please leave them in the comment section below. I'll be glad to answer them. If I can answer them real quickly, I'll do it in the chat. If I need to explain a little bit more in detail, I'll just post another video for you. So overall, please let me know what you think about it and put your comments in the description below. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing for more tips, tricks, beard product reviews, mustache wax reviews, and live streaming every Sunday at 7 p.m. Central. So remember, keep your beards and stashes healthy. Till next video.